going to watch Financial Audit and check out what's really going on the show. I really like doing these reactionary videos because they're just a lot of fun. Let's see how it goes.
Souped up car that is costing a stupid amount of money and you just refuse to get rid of it. Why?
Why? It's a dream car.
If you can't afford to live, I don't give a shit about your dream. I care about you living. I don't give
It's a dream car that I've always wanted.
I don't give a fuck. I care about you living.
I've always hated, people with Mustangs, and that's what it is.
Well, it's a Mustang. It's not that exciting as far as dream cars go. I'll be completely honest.
Oh, believe me, I would love to get into a different vehicle.
Good, it's not your dream car, so let's get rid of it.
I'm not going to sell the Mustang.
Why the not?
Because, like I said, it's a dream car. I'm not going to sell the car.
It's a car. Who gives a fuck? If you can't afford to live and you're about to get foreclosed on, get rid of the car.
Let's pay it off.
Yeah, but you're pumping an endless amount of money into it.
No, I'm not.
Come on, buddy. You got a $1,200 injector purchase. You're endlessly getting parts to modify it.
So I will
literally have a better car than a place to live in.
Speak on that.
You wouldn't even send us the VIN. You're the first one ever to never send us the VIN. Why the fuck wouldn't you send us the VIN so we can get the value?
Because I was so determined that I'm not going to sell this car.
And what's the coming on a show where someone tells you what you should probably do?
Because with the injector, I'm going to just speak really quick on the injectors. I have returned those, but I swapped them out for other parts for maintenance and all that kind of stuff.
What's the car worth?
I would say about 23, 24.
Good. Sell it. Get a $10,000 car, take care of your debt. The rest of it, I mean, it goes to paying off a fifth of your debt.
Agreed. Why is he even on the show if he doesn't want to listen to it? Don't particularly like the way he does it, but he's very accurate.
Payments that we snowball to it. You live at home as a 30-year-old. I don't give a fuck about your Mustang.
That's a pretty nice Mustang. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. You live at home with your parents at 30. You're a little boy.
Yeah. No, I definitely am not proud of living
your Hot Wheels over having any sort of independence.
With all the parts that I put into the car, I would thought that maybe it's valued a lot higher than 23, 24.
Okay, well, it's probably not because no one gives a fuck.
Yeah. No,
he doesn't realize that cars depreciate daily.
So that you can start pay off debt.
I have my.
You need a motor transportation. You'd get a $10,000 car.
That's paying towards my debt.
You're not, buddy. How much came in last month?
5,000.
How much was spent last month?
I'd have to say 4,000.
8,636. So you have no idea what the you're talking about. That is math. That is what was added up.
I would love to go into how.
We certainly will. What do you think happens on this show? So you're spending way more than you make. Paying off debt? What the fuck are you talking about? You're not paying off debt. You're not a debt payoffer.
Yeah, if you go through my record,
you paid a minimum monthly payment to this first debt we're talking about. It takes 26 years to pay off. Shut the fuck up.
And, if this is the card that I'm thinking about, is this the Reflect card?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this card was a debt transfer.
Great. So instead of paying off debt, and that's what you consider paying off debt, all we do is just move debt.
I didn't say that was me paying off debt with that.
You said you're paying off debt.
I am paying off debt, but that card is from something that I did about 2 years ago.
Wonderful. 0% interest period just ended.
It did. I have been
paying off debt, spending more than we make. Off. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Miscellaneous bullshit alone was $2,000. Going out to eat was $700.
That's
paying
crazy.
off debt. Shut the fuck up. That is your math. That is your normal shit. I'm living with mommy and daddy. Are they charging you rent?
No, they're not.
30-year-old baby preferring jerking off to his.
There you go. Mom and dad are not doing the right thing. Not because they should be charging him rent, but because it teaches him that at one point or another, he has to pay rent, whether it's to them or anyone else, even if it's a minimal amount. This would be important if they just charged him something so he becomes accountable. Otherwise, he's just blowing money like crazy.
Mustang than having any sort of independence.
They would rather me get into a position where I can pay off debt by living home without paying rent. You are in a position
to pay off debt, and you're not.
I am paying off debt.
You are literally not. Shut the fuck up.
No.
You put a minimum monthly payment to it. You're jerking off to a Mustang. That's all that's happening.
Well, I'm doing more than just paying off the minimum. Not on that card. That is the minimum payment, but I'm paying off.
Not to get foreclosed on. I don't want to hear it.
It's not a good position.
No, it is not. Yet it is the position that you are allowing and choosing. I just went over $2,000 in miscellaneous spending, $700 going out to eat. Shut up. That within itself is $2,700 of bullshit spending. You bring in $5,000. That is over half of your spending. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about.
I would love to.
Do you budget? Clearly not, because you didn't.
He's right. He really doesn't know what he's talking about. His attitude is so aloof. In the first comments about the Mustang, I'm not going to get rid of it. That was definitely not a good way to start, but let's see what he goes and does now.
How much you
Budgeting,
spend.
but I know it's very loosely.
Then why? What's the point? What's the point of budgeting without budgeting?
I mean, I've heard about this whole like 50, 30, 20, with the needs, wants, and saving and all that kind of stuff. But that's like really the gist of it. I've tried it before.
You're in bad debt. You wouldn't be 50, 30, 20. You'd be paying off debt like crazy, getting a fully funded emergency fund. And then 50,
like
30,
I've listened
20.
to like the whole David Ramsey stuff, and like I have the app on my phone,
Kill you.
but like it doesn't let me track all the cards that I have.
Okay, then use ours. It probably does.
Well, what is it? I'll download it.
So you use the app, doesn't connect to your cards. You can submit manual purchases if you need to, if you want to use his budgeting app. That's fine. What's wrong with that?
It does the transactions and all that, but it doesn't allow you to add the card to where you can automatically do your purchases through that. So it just was
Purchase through his budgeting app?
No, what I'm saying is it wouldn't let me link my account, and it's for the Apple Card is what I'm talking about.
Apple Card doesn't allow account connections.
Yeah. So that was the issue
That's
that I was
Apple
having.
Card. That's not budgeting apps.
Yeah. So it was the Apple Card that was giving me that issue. So I
Well, you have to
stopped
submit your
using it.
statements and it still works.
Well, I just stopped using it at that point.
So you've given up because the Apple Card doesn't
I wasn't
work.
giving up necessarily.
how much you
I just
spent
figured
last month.
Not doing doesn't mean not giving up. It just means not doing it, period.
figured that I could figure my spending.
You didn't know how
myself.
much you spent last month.
Yeah. And I didn't know that. I thought I was spending under what I was making.
He thought he was spending 50% less than what he actually spent. $8,000 and change. He thought he was spending $4,000, but he only makes $5,000 a month.
Actively not. Buddy, I don't know. This is just a transfer. You're not paying off debt. You're transferring debt. So Wells Fargo Reflect Visa card. Let's call it the Reflect card. Okay. Well, on this card alone, you owe $12,333.94 with a minimum monthly payment of $124 now. And that's all, of course, you made last month, even though interest is starting to accrue right now.
And that's before the interest. I think I looked at it recently.
Yeah,
and
now
it was
the
like,
interest is
it's
charging
like 300
butts.
something.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Which means your minimum, what is that, like 350?
Just
I think in this particular case, he could emphasize if he's gone on a promotional rate and if he really makes conscientious effort to budget those payments to pay it off before the time expires, and or even maybe transfer to another one where it charges very low interest but pay it off within the allotted time, that could be a solution as long as he can commit to the
about, yeah, it's like 325.
325. That's your new minimum. Great. Even worse. I don't know how you'd survive that with your mortgage payment. 325. Getting in a house with this.
You
is
see the
insane.
situation that I'm in though with the mortgage. It's like if I pay it, then
Yes,
I
you
have
were
no
a
money,
moron.
and I don't have any money to pay towards my minimum debts.
I know that now, but listen, buddy, we just saw what you spent on miscellaneous bullshit going out to eat. Like, shut up. That's objectively what you were doing.
Going out to eat, I have found, is a problem for a lot of people. It's difficult to not go the easy way with it. Then the health thing and everything. But yeah, that requires effort, and it's hard to convince people, especially when they don't really budget, they don't really know what they're doing, how they're doing it. They're just not even looking at it.
Doing
Yeah, and that's why
around.
there's no way that I spent that much. I would love to go through the transactions.
What do you think this show is, and what happens from here?
That's the whole reason why he spent so much, because he's not even noticing. He's in such comfort zone that he doesn't even notice what he's doing.
That's
Well,
what
let's
we're
get
doing.
to it. Let's get to it,
I'm
because that's
going
not the
through
card.
I'm going through the document order that is placed in front of me. You moron. Buddy, I don't know. You think you're the producer of the show? I don't know what you think is going on here.
No, but Lindsay is the best.
Now, I know you're a big travel person as well, and you're endlessly just going to EDM concerts, doing VIP. You'll only go VIP because you need the exclusivity. So we transfer debt so we can go to VIP bullshit shows.
Listen, have you been to an EDM concert?
Why would I?
It's amazing. Are you kidding me? It's the best. Have you ever listened to any EDM music?
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
That's pretty good, actually. You might be the next top hit.
That is actually pretty good. But yeah, you can't go VIP unless you get invited. Someone else got special VIP tickets. If you can't afford it, you just can't afford them.
Guys, just real quick, don't forget to take your Hammer Financial score at calebhammer.com. See where you stand, where you got to do better, where you're doing shit. Listen, it just takes a few minutes and it is free. Figure out where you stand in the world of money, calebhammer.com.
So we have a guy who spends $8,000, makes $5,000, but thinks he's spending $4,000. Wow, does not want to get rid of the car. With $5,000, he can have a place and still live a semi-comfortable life. But his lifestyle is definitely way above his means. I mean, he's living a lifestyle, maybe somebody that makes $10,000, double a month. We have contributors. The parents are contributing to the issue. 30-year-old man, at very least, rent must be paid. He must get used to the whole accountability. Mustang issue, if he did not spend that much money, I don't see why he couldn't keep his $23,000 Mustang, but that cannot go along with $800, $1,000 monthly meal tickets or VIP passes to all these concerts, and he wants to go VIP, and instead of spending $800, he's probably spending $15,000, $2,000, maybe even more. The reason why probably the debt is accumulating in the loans. I do think that the debt at $12,000 from credit card, while it's high, and he could manage it making $5,000 if he really puts his head down to it. Maybe get a promotional period, maybe get another credit card at 0%, and budget that he's going to pay that money on an ongoing basis and just commit to it. So that's my take on this. It's doable. He can do it. Things can be fixed if he really wants to commit to making that life change. And then he just gets used to it. It's like anything else. If you want me to do more of these reactionary videos to financial audit, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.